Korean natty or not is getting viral,
Okay.
claiming that they are natural.
Okay.
I want to hear your thoughts about it.
Okay.
So this is a video. As you can see here, he says he's a lifetime natural.
Okay, I would say
So Mr. Neil, I want to ask you one question. You're the top coach, and you must see a lot of athletes with the great genetics.
Yep.
Nowadays in Korea, there's a content called Korean natty or not. It's getting viral.
Okay.
So I want to just show the Korean athletes claiming that they are natural.
Okay.
I want to hear your thoughts about it.
Okay.
So this is a video. As you can see here, he says he's a lifetime natural.
Okay, I would say could be.
He gained like a 10 kg of muscle in a one or 2 years.
I mean, who's gonna know? I
Yeah.
mean, this is impossible unless you're testing these people.
So he's tested the testosterone test, and then the point was 0.1.
Okay, you know, whether if you're going to test these athletes, you just need to be doing it randomly at completely different times.
Yeah.
Because in some cases, there are ways to get through the test, right?
Ooh.
How long have you been training?
He said he's been training for like 5 or 6 years.
Okay. Have you only picked what he looks like on show day? And he
Show day, okay. The show day is like this.
You might be shocked, but I'm natural.
His video.
Okay, I would say he's natural.
Oh, he's natural.
I'd say so. When I was a junior bodybuilder, I was a natural athlete.
Yeah.
But people didn't think I was natural.
Oh.
But I was 100% natural.
Well, in your age and in your strengths, then many people think that how genetic is important.
Oh, completely genetics and
Yeah, yeah. So his height is 5.6 feet,
Okay.
and his stage weight is 180 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm looking at his condition.
Yeah.
His condition is an extreme.
Yeah.
I'd say that guy is probably a natural athlete.
Oh.
I
okay.
really would say he's a natural athlete.
So I respect this natural athlete and also
Yeah.
like extreme bodybuilders. I respect all of them.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't respect people have the fake natties.
No, yeah, exactly. And there will be people which will do that.
Yeah.
There will be people who do that because they want social media attention.
Yeah,
There's
true.
people who do that because they don't want to be honest and transparent. When people are pretending to be somebody they're not,
Yeah.
or they're pretending not to be doing something they are, then it's very hard for me to look at those people with a sense of respect. But I feel that when you're an adult, and I don't call an adult somebody who's 18 or 19 or 20, because I still feel that there's a lot of naivety and a lot of life experiences. But when you're in your middle 20s upwards, you should have enough common sense
Yeah.
to make rational decisions. Social media creates a lot of people who are rational to be irrational.
Yeah. So how do you think of the future of the natural bodybuilding competition?
I think there's a great extent for a future of natural, but there are so many federations out there, so people have the freedom, the choice to choose what I have an issue with, again, is when you're competing in a so-called natural show, you're not natural and you're taking away potential places from other athletes because they don't drug test everybody.
True.
You know, they will quite often just drug test the top 2 or 3, for instance, right? So, and as I say, there are ways to potentially get through some form of testing. Not in all cases, but in some cases.
So Mr. Neil, do you coach the natural athletes as well?
Yeah, I coach natural athletes and assisted athletes. My client base is very, very broad.
yeah.
Very broad. People have the freedom and choice to choose what they want to do, right? It's very good for people to criticize an individual's choice of what they do with themselves and their bodies, but a lot of those people drink, a lot of those people smoke, a lot of those people will be eating an unhealthy diet. So even though that's classed as normalized, to me it isn't. Normalized to me is wanting to live a life to maximize the years of longevity, health and well-being.
Thank you so much for
You're
your
welcome.
insight. Yeah.